ساتوی پسروینو داد شهیدانو کور داد باتورانو کور داد باتورانو کور داد باتورانو کور داد باتورانو کور ساتوی پسروینو داد شهیدانو کور داد کور داد باتورانو کور.
Hello and good evening. Today is Thursday, April 17, 2025. I'm Suleiman Talash and you're watching English News Bulletin from RTA News. Let's dive into today's news updates from the country and beyond. The meeting of the heads of the 12 committees of the High Commission for Addressing Refugee Problems, chaired by Maulavi Abdul Salam Hanafi, the administrative deputy of the Prime Minister, focused on several key issues. The discussions included expediting the distribution of permanent housing for returned refugees, allocating land to refugees without homes following the approval of designated agencies and provincial committees, addressing the shortage of drinking water and refugee camps, and initiating infrastructure projects in the refugee towns where initial work has been completed and land has been allocated. The deputy spokesman for the Islamic Emirate addressed concerns from CSTO, the Collective Security Treaty Organization spokesperson, stating that complete security is established in Afghanistan and deemed these concerns are baseless. Hamdullah Fitrat emphasized the Islamic Emirates' efforts to enhance border security and urged all countries to address regional security challenges. Here is the rest of the story.
The spokesperson for the Office of the Secretary General of the Collective Security Treaty Organization, in an interview with a foreign newspaper, stated that the organization is worried about security threats arising from the border provinces of Afghanistan, which are threatening the Central Asian countries. In response, the Islamic Emirate considers these concerns to be baseless, asserting that there is no threat to anyone coming from the territory of Afghanistan.
The entire geography of the country is under the control of the Islamic Emirate forces. Our defense forces ensure the security of all areas. No one faces any security threat from Afghan territory, and all concerns in this regard are baseless and rejected by us. These concerns are merely based on inaccurate information, rumors, and misunderstandings.
Mr. Fitrat stated that the Islamic Emirate has taken effective measures to enhance security and combat drug trafficking. He emphasized that all parties must fulfill their responsibilities regarding shared challenge.
The Islamic Emirate has also taken significant steps to prevent smuggling and secure its borders. Regarding regional security and shared challenges, all countries must fulfill their responsibilities.
Several analysts describe the current security situation in Afghanistan as unprecedented and suggest that regional and international organizations should avoid unwarranted concerns.
These statements reflect their lack of precision and awareness about the current situation in Afghanistan. If this organization wants these concerns to be addressed, it should come and cooperate with Afghanistan.
This comes at a time while the Collective Security Treaty Organization has expressed concerns about potential security threats from Afghanistan, despite the fact that complete security has been established throughout the country since the Islamic Emirate took power. Over the past 4 years, no threats have emerged from Afghan territory.
Industry and Commerce Minister Nuruddin Azizi headed a high-level delegation to Pakistan. The Ministry of Industry and Commerce stated that the purpose of this visit is to address existing barriers in trade, transit, and transportation between the two countries. Additionally, the delegation aims to discuss the challenges faced by Afghan refugees living in Pakistan. The Minister of Foreign Affairs reviews the recent statements made by the UN political mission in Afghanistan regarding Qisas as irresponsible and reflective of a lack of understanding of Islamic rulings. The ministry emphasizes that the Islamic Emirate of Afghanistan, which operates under an Islamic framework, upholds the implementation of the Qisas ruling as a fundamental and considers it a responsibility. Let's see a full detailed story.
Last Friday, 4 murderers were executed in public in Imroz, Balghis and Farah provinces. This action was widely welcomed by local citizens. However, the UN political mission in Afghanistan expressed concerns about it. These concerns were immediately rejected by the Islamic Immediate leader, the Supreme Court, and other officials. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs also deemed UNAMO's stance to be irresponsible and based on misunderstanding of Islamic laws.
UNAMO's recent remarks regarding the implementation of the Qisas ruling in Badghis, Nimruz and Farah provinces, where Qisas was described as being against the right to life and calls were made to halt its enforcement, are considered irresponsible and a reflection of ignorance toward Islamic rulings.
The Director of the Information and Public Relations at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs stated that the Islamic Emirate of Afghanistan weaves the implementation of Qisas order as its obligation. Hafiz Ahmad Takal emphasized that, based on this perspective, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs reminds UNAMO that it is both irresponsible and intolerant to criticize the provision of Islamic Sharia. This behavior goes against UNAMO's mission and should be avoided in the future.
The Minister of Foreign Affairs reminds UNAMO that questioning or criticizing the rulings of Islamic Sharia is an irresponsible act contrary to UNAMO's mission and unacceptable behavior. UNAMO must seriously refrain from such actions in the future.
This marks the first occasion since the Islamic Emirate taken power that 4 murderers have been executed in one day across 3 provinces. This action was welcomed with widespread approval throughout the country, with a strong emphasis on continuing such measures.
Minister of Hajj and Religious Affairs Sheikh Nur Muhammad Saqib held a seminar for teachers of pilgrims in Kandahar following the directives of the Islamic Emirates leader. He encouraged the teachers to help pilgrims understand the significance of Hajj, emphasizing that it's not just an obligation, but also a message of patience, tolerance, and sacrifice. The seminar, attended by 652 teachers, effectively supported and organized services for the pilgrims. The Deputy Minister of National Defense for Supplies, Technology and Logistics, Mullah Abdullah Haji Bashir, visited the 221st Shaheed Aftab Division, accompanied by Muhammad Shah Rahimi, the representative of the Ministry of Public Health, and his delegation. The Chief of Staff of the 221st Shaheed Aftab Division, Maulavi Sanawallah Sangin Fateh, welcomed the delegation and provided them with comprehensive information about the division's achievements and activities. Mullah Nuruddin Torabi, the head of the National Disaster Management Authority, visited the refugee camp during his trip to Torkham. The National Disaster Management Authority announced that Mr. Torabi has instructed demining teams to clear areas where tents are being set up for returning refugees, ensuring they are free of unexploded ordnance. Sheikh Shahabuddin Dilawar, the General Director of the Afghan Red Crescent Society, met with the head of the Australian Red Cross's Emergency Department for Afghanistan to discuss the monitoring, effectiveness and coordination of ongoing projects in Afghanistan. During the meeting, Mr. Dilawar requested the Australian Red Cross open an office in Afghanistan to assist the local community in various areas. The head of the Australian Red Cross's Emergency Department assured Mr. Dilawar of their commitment to providing all possible cooperation to Afghan people. And the final one is that work is underway on 3 clean water supply networks valued at 24.8 million Afghanis in the Batikot, Mumandara and Ghanikhel districts of Nangarhar province. The Ministry of Rural Rehabilitation and Development reports that upon completion of these projects, 1,600 families will gain access to clean drinking water. And that's all for tonight. Thank you so much for being with us. Have a good night.
ساتوی پسرو وینو داد شهیدانو کور داد باتورانو کور داد باتورانو کور داد باتورانو کور داد باتورانو کور ساتوی پسرو